KBEAR 92.3 Wild Country. We're live on air and on Facebook now as we have some guests joining us in studio with the Custer Economic Development Corporation and 1023 Boutique. We've got Scotti Ross and we've got Bailey Tebow. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming in. Scotti, let's start with you. CEDC got together yesterday. Any updates from the meeting?
You know, we have a lot of irons in the fire. We're gearing up for summer out at the barn, and we've got some fundraiser events in the works. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for a busy summer with what we've got going on.
Very good. Well, and it almost feels like summer's here already as the activities are popping up all over the county and including here in Broken Bow and Bailey. One of the big activities this weekend is a ribbon cutting at your boutique, which has undergone some changes, some expansion. Tell us where you're located and what is happening with 1023 Boutique.
Yeah, we had a lot of, I myself have had a lot of changes in the last year or so. But this next month in May, I'll have been open with my boutique for 3 years. 2 of those years were spent inside of Ortello Dale. So that's where you might know me from. And I got the opportunity to just learn a lot from Jill Thompson over there. She's been in business for 11 years. And so that's been amazing. But at the first of the year, I took the leap and ventured out on my own. Wasn't quite sure what that was going to look like, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the changes. So I will have clothing as always, some accessories, and some fun new things coming in there. So yeah, we'll do a ribbon cutting with the chamber on Thursday, and I'm so excited about it.
That'll be at 4:30.
Yes.
We invite everybody out to be a part of that. But let's go a little bit deeper into your business a little bit, and why you choose to own a business in Broken Bow, how it all got rolling for you. If you could give folks a little bit of a background on that, I think they'd enjoy hearing it.
Yeah, for sure. So if you don't know, my husband and I are not from Nebraska. And
the K-State,
we are the K-State ones. Yes. So any purple, that is us, and we own it. But we moved here. It'll be 9 years next month. And so my husband got a job with Adams Land and Cattle, and we were 6 months into being married and moved up here. And I had no intention of living in a small town. I have a bachelor's in fashion design and a bachelor's in merchandising and marketing. So I was not looking for that, but fell in love with a small town guy. So that's where we ended up. And I just, took kind of a little while to take the leap on my own, but have always wanted to own my own business. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, small business owners. And so it was something that I just really, really wanted to give it a shot. So I did a few years ago and had the intention of being online only. But this community has been incredible and really, really pushed for something in person, something they could come and shop in. And so that's where Ortello Dale jumped in. And that was an incredible opportunity for me. And so I'm excited now just to see what can really transpire. Of course, every step of the way, Scotti's been amazing. I've known Scotti since we first moved here. She was one of the very first people that we met. So she's been with me literally every step of the way, encouraging me, looking out for new spaces to open up the store in and that kind of thing. So that's been a resource that's been absolutely amazing this whole time.
I might ask you about a couple different things or to kind of expound a little bit. Talk a little bit from your perspective of business owner, entrepreneur, some things that the CEDC has done for you. And I know you work with other businesses in the community that really give you an advantage or help you have that step up.
Yeah, I think that sometimes you can feel as you're beginning a business, especially that you're kind of in it on your own. And it can be very overwhelming. And it still is. But what's nice with the CEDC, especially in our community, is that they want to be as hands-on and helpful as you want them to be. So it's not just simply, hey, here you go, figure it out. It's, hey, what do you need help with from me? Is there some extra resources that you're looking for? What are some things that we can physically help you with? And then just checking in. I mean, seriously, just checking in with our business, seeing how things are going, seeing what's coming up. I mentioned to Scotti yesterday that I love the monthly to-dos that the CEDC posts. I just think it's so fun to see what's going on in the community. They're so involved. They want to be. So I think that's very unique to our area.
Definitely. In fact, I think Scotti, at the meeting yesterday, you were talking how you and I think Mackenzie mentioned it, that you set aside today to touch bases with the business community.
Yeah. And that was a suggestion from Donis, her years at the chamber. And then, she's at the chief now. And she said, I set aside a day, and that was my day going out and visiting with businesses. And she said, it doesn't have to be an hour for every business. I mean, you take 10, 15 minutes and you sit across from somebody, and that means a lot to them.
Yeah.
And so, in economic development, the business retention and expansion can be a formal sit down. If your business is struggling with certain things, we do want to understand more deeply, what problems businesses are facing or what areas they want to grow into. But Mackenzie and I have really just been trying to focus on getting out face to face with some of these business owners. And that's something that hasn't been done for a few years. And so we really want to establish those relationships.
Well, it can be really exciting, and things happen when a business community and entrepreneurs all work together. And it seems like that is what is rolling here with CEDC. Bailey, once again, coming up Thursday, we want to invite everybody out to the Aero Mini Mall.
Yes.
Right along Highway 2.
Right. Yep. You'll see, we just finished painting a beautiful all the windows. So you won't be able to miss it. We're right across from China Garden, right across from Ollie's. So make sure, you guys swing in there. Come check us out. So
careful around the construction.
Yes.
But it needs to be done. Boy,
it'll be wonderful when it's
growing pains.
It is. Yes. It is growing pains. And they ripped out that one side so fast.
Yeah, they did. You're telling me.
We're all going to enjoy that when it's said and done. So.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Bailey
Absolutely.
Tebow from 1023 Boutique, Scotti Ross with CEDC joining us today on KBEAR 92.3 Wild Country.